Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, October 19th, 2024 for me. Another day of learning and growing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. It is 6:20 in the morning, a little bit chilly. It's not as cold as it's been the past few days. And, according to the weather, we're going to be in a warm-up next week. So, 'tis the season to be sick, of course, with the fluctuation in temperatures. But last week, after I recorded my video about back to normal, I decided even before that to go to the car wash. And that was probably the best thing for me to have done because, I go to the car wash, but not the ones where you wash by hand, the ones where you drive through and then come on the other end and vacuum your car. But for the first time, I don't know how many years, it's probably 10 years maybe that I've done this. I went to the car wash where you, of course, wash by hand. I have a bucket, large sponge, got some Rain-X and everything, and I spent maybe a half an hour at the car wash. And mentally, it's one of the best things I've done in a long time, really. Even the Church of Chicago, which is strange, because it was just a chance for me to do things at my own pace and to be outside and to really look at the details of my car, which I probably hadn't done since I actually bought the doggone thing 8 years ago. And it was, just felt like I have some normalcy for the first time in a long time, even though my leg was hurting pretty fiercely. And it's hard to explain the type of pain I'm feeling in my leg. But I've been feeling it for the past month or so. As a matter of fact, this past week, I went into the office Tuesday and then Wednesday back to back, which I don't normally do. But Tuesday, I was able to get around for the most part without a cane. I'm sorry, I didn't bring my cane to work, so I got around as best as I could. But Wednesday morning, I said I'm going to go ahead and just bring my cane because it was hurting that bad. And good thing I did, because I definitely had to use it. And it doesn't really matter about the perception of people, because I could definitely see a few looks as to, oh man, he must be really hurting. I can't really remember the last time I actually used my cane at work, but I was walking around slower and was able to get done what I needed to do. Shouldn't be embarrassed by using a cane. It's just, I had to do it, and I'm glad that I have one. But needless to say, I was in a lot of pain. But going back to the car wash, I'm just kind of replaying the time spent outdoors. The weather was pretty nice that day. I'm not sure if I'm going to have much of an opportunity to do that for the next few months. If I find that it's the weekend and the weather's nice, then I'll definitely do it again. But it's just little things like that people might take for granted. Being able to just be healthy and wash your car, and to not necessarily, I didn't really care about the aesthetics or the look of the car. I mean, the car looks nice. It's it's an 8-year-old car. And I got 50,000 miles on it, so it tells you how much I drive it. Really, what it's about is just trying to do something that say, okay, I'm a lot better than where I was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when I was in and out of the hospital and hooked up to all these different IVs and getting infusions and transfusions and getting MRIs and PET scans, all sorts of stuff, cat scans, dog scans, whatever. It's been a heck of a ride. It's been a heck of a journey, and I want to do more things like that. Man, not just going to the car wash, but like I mentioned before, going to the museum. Maybe I could do that today. Maybe. I'm not sure. My leg is feeling okay this morning, but I really want to take the chance and then go out and walking around the museum, and the pain gets worse, and then I just have a setback. I think this weekend I should rest. I did pick up groceries Thursday morning. So I said, okay, I probably, won't go out this weekend. And I'm going to stick to that. I'm not going to go out this weekend. But I do need to find more opportunities to be able to do things that are normal. And the car wash felt really good. It, made me have a more a positive view of things. And, maybe I am on the right track. Lately, for pretty much almost the past 2 years now, I've been talking about budgeting and paying off debt, and I'm in a much better place of paying off debt than I was. I still have a lot of debt. I have my consumer debt, which I can't think of what the number is this morning. I'm going to give an update next week, but I paid off almost $60,000 of consumer debt, and I have my mortgage and my consumer debt. Yeah, whatever. The mortgage is what it is. It's just a big debt, and I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on paying off the consumer debt, building up a full emergency fund, and then paying off that mortgage debt. But yeah, that's all I've been talking about. I hadn't really been talking about what does it take to get back to normal, and what steps can be done. And that, for me, going to the car wash and making that what to a lot of people, to you, may seem like a small step, but maybe to some that seems like a huge step. For me, that was a big step. That was I've been living in this home since I bought it, almost 3 years. It'd be 3 years January of 2025 that I actually physically moved into this place. And that was the first time I had gone to, car wash, where I wash by hand. And, I do grocery shopping. I don't really go out and about in the community or anything like that. I went to the movies a little while back, and that was a big mistake because it was like $15 for an early morning show. Something, but I wanted to do something that felt normal. I just didn't like the experience, to be honest. That was something I used to do a lot, but now it's like, I don't see the fun anymore. And plus, to me, a lot of the movies are predictable now. So you seen one, you seen them all. I like to watch the older movies anyway. So I'm not sure what the point of this video is, to be honest. Maybe it's just, kind of a departure from what the things I normally talk about. Some of it sounds very repetitive. Sometimes it sounds like I might be complaining. And that may be the case because, I'm pretty isolated, and I don't bring a lot of people into, mentally the things that I'm thinking. If this helps you, great. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I just encourage you, if you're in a similar place as me, someone who's trying to get back to a normal life, and even actually break out of bad habits and get to a better place, then I encourage you to take baby steps. And baby steps, you might be going to the car wash or going to the park and walking around, and maybe it's reconnecting with an old friend. don't know. I just know this has helped me. This has given me more positive outlook on things. But anyway, if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/LupusLifestyle. As always, thank you for watching. You all take care.